Here we go. And make sure I'm centered up and everything. All right, wait, there we go. Hey, Slater here. Time for me to review Gunna's latest project, Drip Season 4, aka DS4EVER. Now, I've known about and listened to Gunna for a while, so just allow me to give some context as to how I feel about him. Early on in his career, I feel like it was really hard to separate Gunna from some of his frequent collaborators in Lil Baby and Young Thug, as I feel like he relied heavily on his connections and had little to no defining qualities to make him stand out. But fast forward a while, and I feel like Gunna has really defined his style, as I feel like he has the signature flow in trap music, and I feel like he has one of the better deliveries in all of hip-hop. Gunna has never really wowed me on a project, but I feel like people are always trying to convince me that he's better than I think he is. With projects like Drip or Drown 2, Drip Season 3, or even Wanna from 2020 all being fan favorites. So with this latest installment of the Drip Season series, I was decently excited to hear the progress that Gunna has made over the years, crafting the signature sound that he has, before hopefully moving on and trying out some new sounds. So what do I think about this album? This Gunna project is just good. Nothing more, nothing less. This album started off very strong by Gunna standards. I really love the instrumentals on the first 11 or 12 or so tracks, and I feel like Gunna had just okay or even some good or great performances on a lot of these tracks as well. And the features absolutely showed out on this first part of the album too, my favorite probably being 21 Savage on Thought I Was Playing, Lil Baby on 25K Jacket, and Kodak going back and forth with Gunna on How You Did That. We also have one of the bigger marketing selling points coming from the track Pushin' P featuring Future and Young Thug. In recent times in the hip hop community, especially in a lot of comment sections, you're seeing a lot of people saying they're pushing P, the P emoji. All I know is that Alex ain't P. And this track is nice, it's okay, but I feel like if we're expecting this track to be a hit, we're setting our expectations just a little bit too high, but I don't know, maybe that's just me not being P. But this album really should have ended after the 12th track or so. I feel like there's a big drop off in quality afterwards. Whether it's Gunna, who sounds like he just ran out of enough energy to care about this project, the features not really adding anything to the songs, and the instrumentals didn't wow me either on this part of the project. And then you have the whole subplot of Gunna starting a beef with Freddie Gibbs shortly before the release of this album, saying that this would be the biggest moment of Freddie Gibbs' career. I already thought it was weird that Gunna was responding to a situation in which Freddie commented on nearly 2 years ago, back in 2020, just for Gunna to come out on this album and say, "I can't F with Freddie Gibbs, dudes be telling fibs." Like, really? That's it? You couldn't have just tweeted that? So between the mix of good and mediocre Gunner, Jesus Christ, the hard R. So between the mix of good and mediocre performances from Gunna across this album, a lack of hit songs that really stick with you besides the single that was released before this album, Too Easy, especially the remix with Roddy Ricch. I feel like he added a lot to that. We also have the track that was a late addition to DS4EVER, P-Power featuring Drake. And while I do feel like we had just a passable or okay performance from both Gunna and Drake, this track lost all momentum and virality the moment it added those moans in the background. It would be one thing if they were just on the intro or the outro of the track, but it's just the fact that they stretch all throughout the song and they're so loud. I mean, I just don't know, like, who's listening to this song? Who is playing this in the car with their friends on the song? Who is listening to the song in their headphones, like unironically without laughing or feeling just a bit embarrassed? Who is playing this out loud around other people? Again, not bad performances from Gunna and Drake and not a bad instrumental on its own, but the moans in the background just ruined the song for me. I can't really say this album is anything great that I'm gonna come back to on a consistent basis. Though I do think Gunna has improved, which is why he's very much still a relevant rapper in today's game. I prefer Gunna much more in doses as a featured artist, or I hear him in spurts on a single. I just can't find myself enjoying this full-length Gunna project more than I do currently. My favorite tracks on this thing are How You Did That, Alotta Cake, Livin' Wild, You and Me, and the Too Easy remix. And as for a rating, I would give this album a 5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of this album. Were you impressed? Were you let down? Also, let me know some of your favorite songs or features, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show support. Until next time.